Excuse me, the music will cut me off if I can. Darling, may I express this?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 American Idol scandals and controversies.
4 years ago, I modeled in lingerie on an adult website.
For this list, we'll be looking at the juiciest on-air and behind-the-scenes scandals throughout American Idol history. Which of these controversies was most surprising, and which ones did we forget? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Wyatt Pike's exit, Season 19. The real story is enough on its own, but the rumors surrounding this situation are what made things even more scandalous.
Idol fans were shocked this week after Ryan Seacrest dropped a bombshell of an announcement.
When Season 19 early favorite Wyatt Pike dropped out of the competition, the rumor mill was spinning overtime. As Judge Luke Bryan was also absent from the episode following Pike's withdrawal, fans believed that the pair clashed behind the scenes. However, it was revealed that Bryan was simply taking time off to recover from COVID.
I went to a whole different section of the house. I didn't see the boys for 10 days.
Pike later shared that he left the show for, quote, personal reasons, and while he didn't elaborate, he's since continued his music career with the full support of fans.
We love each other too heavily, split up eventually, and it comes back around.
Although there was never a backstage brawl, it's still pretty rare that someone would willingly give up the Idol spotlight.
You know that I could use somebody. Oh yeah, I could.
Number 9. The Sanjaya Malakar Campaign, Season 6. Every fandom has its trolls, and American Idol is no exception. Starting in Season 3, a website called Vote for the Worst began campaigning to keep the less favored contestants in the game for as long as possible. The group's most successful effort came in Season 6 with Sanjaya Malakar.
Girl, you really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night.
Despite some questionable performances, the Idol hopeful made it all the way to 7th place, despite being less than popular with the judges, especially Simon Cowell.
Utterly horrendous. I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Honestly.
Sanjaya fever became more and more widespread until his elimination, even getting a shout out from Howard Stern. Since you're supposed to vote for the best, some felt that the vote for the worst derailed the show's original purpose. While the site's antics were certainly entertaining, its critics weren't exactly wrong.
Let's give them something to talk about.
Number 8. Textgate, Season 8. Like many reality shows, American Idol has faced its fair share of rigging allegations. However, the show's phone voting format never seemed more shaky than after Textgate.
There is the envelope.
For the Season 8 finale, one of American Idol's sponsors, AT&T, confessed to giving away free phones and showing people how to send power texts that count as 10 votes each. The company's employees reportedly encouraged people to vote for Chris Allen over rival Adam Lambert, with one guest claiming she voted for Allen 10,840 times.
Chris Allen!
Whether or not the texting spam led to Lambert's loss, we doubt he's still worried about it these days. From his own music to partnering and touring with Queen, he's one of the show's most successful runners-up. Number 7. David Archuleta's Stage Dad, Season 7. Most families of American Idol contestants are simply happy to be along for the ride, which is why it was so unusual for David Archuleta's dad to cause such a ruckus. Archuleta's father previously joined him during rehearsals, but was eventually banned from the set after costing the producers money. When he advised his son to add a lyric from Sean Kingston's Beautiful Girls to his cover of Ben E. King's Stand By Me, the network had to pay up, as they hadn't cleared usage of the additional song.
And all you beautiful girls.
Furthermore, he reportedly put pressure on David by yelling at him during rehearsals. David has defended his father over the years, but would later speak out about the intensity of having much of his personal life aired on the show.
My dad's passionate, but there is a point where he got too passionate about everything that was going on.
Number 6. Caleb Kennedy's Old Video, Season 19. Compromising footage of American Idol contestants had leaked before, but nothing ever quite this shocking.
Last week, Caleb advanced to the final 5 of the singing competition and was a favorite to win the whole thing. Until now.
Season 19 finalist Caleb Kennedy withdrew after making it to the top 5 when a Snapchat video from years prior resurfaced of him with someone wearing a white hood reminiscent of a rather well-known white supremacist group. He apologized in a statement saying that the video was taken out of context and doesn't represent his views, but for many, the damage was already done.
Last night, he apologized. I want to say sorry to all my fans and everyone who I have let down.
The judges then reacted in an interview, expressing their disappointment over the situation.
We wish him all the best, but that was just one of those unfortunate things that happens along the way of life.
To make matters worse, in 2022, Kennedy was arrested for a DUI, which resulted in the death of a 54-year-old man. Although American Idol employs the use of background checks, some skeletons have still managed to slip through the cracks. Number 5. Corey Clark's disqualification, Season 2. For each Idol contestant who exits the show on good terms, there's another who goes fully scorched earth. That was certainly the case when Season 2 contestant Corey Clark got disqualified. Once his part in a domestic violence case was revealed, the top 10 finalist was removed from the competition. Clark initially stayed quiet, but after 2 years, he went public with an alleged affair with Paula Abdul.
And how long did that go on?
For about 4 months, 3 months. I'm being, about 3 months.
He described their supposed relationship in detail, accusing her of giving him special treatment and advice to get ahead on the show. This would have been quite the bombshell given Abdul's reputation as the sweetest original judge. During the investigation, however, Clark was unable to give sufficient evidence. Number 4. Frenchie Davis's leaked photos, Season 2. Today, leaked photos aren't necessarily the career-ending scandal they once were. But unfortunately for Season 2 contestant Frenchie Davis, they were enough for Idol producers to send her packing. When Davis informed the crew that she had taken topless photos, she was promptly disqualified from the competition.
The 23-year-old Washington, D.C. native said that her elimination from the show shook her hard.
The scandal was brought up again in Season 6, when contestant Antonella Barba also had leaked photos but was allowed to stay. Davis's fans called out the double standard, with Rosie O'Donnell defending her on The View and deeming the decision racist. Luckily, Davis seems to have rebounded, appearing in Rent on Broadway and going far on Season 1 of The Voice. Compared to some of the other scandals here, time has been relatively kind to her.
It was not a particularly pleasant experience, but it's one I'm thankful for nonetheless because I'm the woman I am today because of it.
Number 3. Phillip Phillips win, Season 11. America might be a melting pot, but that hasn't always been reflected in its idols. In Season 11, Phillip Phillips became the 5th consecutive WGWG, or a white guy with a guitar, to win the competition.
Phillip Phillips!
Such contestants tend to be popular, but by then, the trend was reaching a boiling point. People felt that runner-up Jessica Sanchez deserved to win over Phillips, and that gender and racial biases were at play in the results. Nevertheless, Phillips' coronation single Home became the best-selling of any American Idol winner, and Season 12 broke the streak with an all-female top 5.
I'm gonna make this place your home.
Number 2. Jennifer Hudson's elimination, Season 3. Given her prolific career since, people who haven't watched American Idol might assume Jennifer Hudson was the winner of her season. In actuality, she only made it to 7th place.
And that person is Jennifer Hudson.
Hudson's early elimination came as a major shock, as she wowed both the judges and audience week after week. Elton John even called the outcome, quote, incredibly racist, as she was joined in the bottom 3 by the season's only other black female contestants, LaToya London and future winner Fantasia. Thankfully, the defeat only motivated Hudson further. She became an EGOT winner in 2022, following standout film and music performances, as well as ventures into TV and stage production.
Too often people give up and think that's the end of the road. And I said, no, I'll be back. And I don't know when, I don't know how, but I will sing my way to it. You know what I mean?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Feuding Judges, Season 12. Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj are both legends, but in the case of their American Idol stint, that legend might as well be Clash of the Titans.
What is going on with you, Miss Minaj? Oh, nothing.
We can't say we ever remember judges openly fighting on air week after week, creating a venomous atmosphere on what's supposed to be a family-friendly show. Both artists continued throwing jabs in interviews, not even pretending to like each other.
Are you the she's singing about?
Don't know. Don't know what she's singing. I didn't know she sang. I thought she rapped or whatever.
At the peak of their feud, Carey compared Minaj to Satan and accused the rapper of threatening her with violence. Not only was their over-the-top bickering inconsistent with the show's feel-good tone, more importantly, it also distracted from the real stars, the contestants.
Somebody's gonna go to the corner. We gotta get through this show, okay, girls?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.